My name is Bianca with a K, and I will be your tour guide for today as we explore about 400 acres of our front and back lot. As you can see, the sun has gone down and this lighting does not suit me very well, so this will be the only time you will see my face for the night. So take a picture, and goodbye everybody. Now, I want to make sure that you all have a pair of 3D glasses before you came on board. They are essential to all the cool special effects and stunts that you're going to experience on today's tour. So we're good? Yes? Going once, going twice? Coolio. We are clear, everybody. Now you can wave goodbye to all these beautiful men and women that could not get on board with us. Better luck next time. It's okay, you're never going to see those people again. Bye. Now, to help me get started on today's tour is my co-host, who you might recognize from The Tonight Show on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to my co-host, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. We've got the very best guide.
Bianca.
And the greatest driver.
Audra.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Bianca
owes me $5.
Whoopsies.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jimmy. We do have some safety rules to go over. First, if you are in need of any guest assistance, have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value over the side of the tram, or if you are having any sound or video issues, reach up and pull the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour today, and be prepared. Today's tour features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many, many, many water effects. You'll want to take out your cameras to capture any great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. Alrighty everyone, the safety spiels are officially done. We have left the theme park behind, and now we are making our way down the Universal timeline. These posters over to your left and your right represent just a few of the thousands of movies we've made here at Universal Studios for over 100 years. As we make our way down, you might even notice some of your own favorite movie posters, as well as some newer movie posters.
Mission assemble! This mission will take everything we've got.
We started to think about making a movie that had minions, but it was also very much an homage to the 1970s martial arts films.
What do you drive? That's the jet bike.
We've only caught glimpses of Little Blue in the earlier movies. In order to save Blue, they have to learn Kung Fu. The determination leads us places that are remarkably ridiculous.
Now, our rich history here began on March 15, 1915, the day that our founder, Carl Laemmle, decided to open up Universal City to guests to allow them to witness movie making firsthand. Carl Laemmle called this place the strangest city in the world. And just like any other city, we have our very own fire station over to your right. That is not a set. We have active heroes working here day and night. And our Fire Station 51 pays tribute to the Fire Station 51 in the 1972 show, Emergency! Exclamation point. But you know what? That fire station isn't the only thing that we have here that makes us like any other city in the world here at Universal City. We also have our very own medical services here, our own sheriff's department, our own zip code, and even our very own Starbucks. That's how you know we're official. The only difference is no one actually lives here in our city, and we are dedicated to making movies full time. With the launch of Peacock in 2020, there has been a high demand for TV and movie productions here on the lot, and we are currently going through an immense expansion, as you can see over on your left. But you know what? Not only is our front lot expanding, that's right, our theme park is expanding as well. We're very excited to announce that Super Nintendo World will be opening in early 2023 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. You can find updates about Super Nintendo World on our website and social media accounts.
Let's go!
And now is where we dive deeper into the front lot, which houses our administrative offices, our sound and editing facilities, as well as a majority of our 28 sound stages. We're very lucky to have these sound stages here, especially with all this construction going on around them, because these sound stages are 98% soundproof. They have mattress-like paddings on the walls, which helps them become soundproof. Now these sound stages here to your left, 11, 10, and 9, were used for the very first season of Bel-Air, the dramatic reboot of the 1990 sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with executive producer Will Smith. And these sound stages are currently the home of the show Grand Crew. And these two sound stages, 8 and 7, were used for the show Hacks on HBO Max with Emmy Award winner Gene Smart. But they have also been used for the revival of Saved by the Bell, as well as 8 seasons of the show Superstore with America Ferrera.
It's hard to believe it. Let's have some patience for one another.
You know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's going to be punished.
Ouch! Inside of those two sound stages is where they have the actual store Cloud9 located, and you can move the aisles around to put the camera wherever you needed it to be for filming. Over on your left, you will notice soundstage 14. This is the second largest soundstage that we have here on the lot, holding at 20,000 square feet. It has been the home of classic movies, including The Muppets, Jurassic Park, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is where the Grinch's mountaintop lair was. This is also where Ron Howard recreated Mission Control for Apollo 13.
Realism was an essential element of Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment in American history, a moment many Americans witnessed on television. We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo missions still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera frames and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own Mission Control.
Howard Hornets.
These sound stages over to your right have been the home of classic sitcoms, including The Jeffersons, Different Strokes, Martin, The Steve Harvey Show, and even Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But they have also been the home of some newer comedies, including Good Girls, Pleasant Falls, and Minnie Kaling's Never Have I Ever is currently filming season 4 inside of these sound stages. You will see the trailers for that show over on your left. These trailers are where the actors can wait before they are called onto set, as well as some wardrobe and makeup trailers for them to get their faces put on. And over to your right here, you will notice Soundstage 19. This soundstage was used for the show Mr. Mayor with Ted Danson and Holly Hunter. But if you look over to your left, you might notice another Ted, holding a very dirty martini. I would not want to put my lips on that. But you know what? Ted has something to celebrate. He is getting his very own prequel series by Seth MacFarlane on Peacock. So cheers to you, Ted. And over to your left here, you will notice our production bungalows. Now here in the front lot is where we do a lot of pre-production, which is everything that happens before the cast and crew come inside of one of our sound stages for filming. It includes scripting, casting, budgeting, and rehearsals. And inside of these bungalows is where our writers, directors, and producers come together to work their magic on their scripts. We have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Seven Bucks Productions currently working here, which have brought Young Rock to the screen, as well as Mark Platt Productions, which have brought La La Land and the new Wicked musical coming to theaters. And we even have Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions working here, which have brought Us and Get Out to the screen, as well as the new Nope movie that literally came out yesterday. And over on your left, you'll notice Bungalow 5195 with familiar silhouette. And that's because that was the bungalow of Alfred Hitchcock, who has brought horrors including Psycho, Vertigo, and The Birds to the screen. That is where he worked on his series Alfred Hitchcock Presents. But it's currently the home of the De Laurentiis Company, which has brought Hannibal Lecter to the screen, as well as the new Firestarter with Zac Efron. But you might have recognized that silhouette from Alfred Hitchcock's cameos.
We ought to order them back sometime.
and gentlemen, is where we leave the front lot behind. But let me explain. Inside of the front lot is where we get to film our interior shots. Shots that take place inside of your living room, bedroom, office, kitchen. That's all filmed inside of one of those sound stages because they offer complete control over the environment. And right now we're diving deeper into the back lot, which is where we get to film our exterior shots. Shots that take place outside. It's great for establishing shots, so you know where the film you're watching is being taken place. Now right now we are in our metropolitan area, which is about a 4-acre area of our back lot, and it can replicate any large or small city around the world. Whatever you have in your town, I'm telling you, we have it right here. We have restaurants, movie theaters, banks, hotels, alleyways, and even our very own Trompe-l'oeil right here to your left. Now, as you can see on this side, the Trompe-l'oeil is literally just a large standing wall. Not much to look at here. But in just a moment, we are going to turn the corner, and you are going to see that the Trompe-l'oeil is painted to look like the background of a city scene behind some actual physical buildings coming up. And as we turn the corner here, you are even going to see that the Trompe-l'oeil has doors. Now these doors actually open up, so people can walk through these doors to make it appear as if they are walking into their home or some sort of building, when in reality that is just a large standing painted wall. Unlike this orange building you'll see right here to your right, this is what we call a practical set. A practical set is a set that can be used both indoors and outdoors for filming. So you don't have to go inside of one of our sound stages to film here. You can film anything you would need to right here inside of this orange building. But now we are turning the corner into the Big Apple. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York. Now my co-host Jimmy knows a lot about this area since he's literally from New York. So let me let him tell you all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
That's right, you can have a lot of fun here in our New York street, and that's why we film a number of superhero movies here. In fact, this movie theater right here to your left was used in Spider-Man 2. This is where Peter Parker chased Mary Jane outside and was turned out in the rain. Our New York street has also been used for Transformers as well as Captain America, the First Avenger. We have even filmed the final obstacle course of American Ninja Warrior right here. But now, I'm going to take you out of our concrete jungle, and how about I take you all into the real jungle? Ladies and gentlemen, here at Universal Studios, we have collaborated with high-profile directors, including Alfred Hitchcock, Elizabeth Banks, and even Peter Jackson. Here's Peter Jackson to tell you about King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that was made with the I saw that movie on TV. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you encounter the monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. It's very personal. It's great to have you alive. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Before we return into Skull Island, I would like to remind everyone to please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Also, I would like to ask everyone to please do not use flash photography while we are inside of Skull Island. It really upsets the dinosaurs. And trust me, you don't want to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Kong 360 3D. Now that epic battle that you were all just a part of was portrayed on some of the largest 3D screens in the world, standing at 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. That experience was brought to you by Peter Jackson himself and a team called Weta Digital. Now, you may not have ever heard of the name Weta Digital, but I am sure you have seen some of the films they have worked on. They have won 6 Academy Awards, and they have worked on films including The Jungle Book, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, The Avatar, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Hobbit, Avengers Infinity War, Alita Battle Angel, and many, many more.
Like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing fire from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always need people in the atmosphere to better throughout the shot they're working on. And clearly, you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things I like is a lot of these movies that we used to work on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot, this tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera is from. This room represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels represented to the audience, it's a hell of a lot.
Now, some of you may have noticed that the fifth car of our tram was bitten off by a dinosaur and then brought onto the screen. When this happened, our tram officially became what is known as a picture car, which is any vehicle that is on the screen that transports people. A picture car could be a scooter, a motorcycle, or a regular car, but it could even be a boat, an airplane, even a rocket ship. No matter what kind of vehicle it is, if it transports people on the screen, it is a picture car. And in just a moment, we are going to approach the home of our picture cars here on the lot. So, get those cameras out, ready everybody? And let's see what we have parked up here today. You will see the Ford Cobra Kit car from Knight Rider, as well as the Ferrari from Magnum PI. That Ferrari engine was so loud they had to replace it with a Volkswagen engine for filming. And who says that a flying car can't be a picture car too? Well, we have some flying cars here for you from the Back to the Future films, as well as some foot-powered cars from the Flintstones. You will also notice the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. They needed 17 and a half versions of that picture car for all the cool stunts they did in that film. You will also see the gyrosphere from Jurassic World, but I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. We also have the Crawdaddy boat from the film Us. And last but not least, you will see the Bradley finding vehicle from Transformers. But don't worry, it's not actually going to shoot anything out at you, because that is made out of PVC pipe and plywood. It's only painted to look as if it's made out of metal. That's right, our picture cars are filled with some pretty cool illusions, and they are great for setting the time period as well. You may have noticed the futuristic gyrosphere back there and that it didn't have any glass. The glass was never actually there while they were filming because glass is reflective. So you would have been able to see the cameraman and the camera itself, and that would have ruined the effect of the film. So instead, they added the glass digitally in post-production using CGI, which is computer-generated imagery. But it's pretty terrifying to imagine them driving through the home of the dinosaurs without any glass protection. Kind of like we are right now.
What have you seen it moving to Jurassic Park?
That's right, everyone. To your left and your right are the actual props, set pieces, and some more picture cars from the original Jurassic Park trilogy, including the mobile lab over to your left. Oh my. The mobile lab is also made out of plywood and paints to look as if it is made out of metal. But you know what else is made out of wood here? The cages we keep our dinosaurs in. That's right, we have dinosaurs here 24/7 for whenever we need them for filming. Say hello everyone, they are super friendly. Unless they're spitting at you, then I'm so sorry. As I was saying, that mobile lab was made out of plywood and painted to look like it was made out of metal. And they did that so it could be lightweight for this scene. Take a look. The odd sounds of metal scraping here at the beginning to make the mobile lab appear heavier than what it really was. And they needed the mobile lab to be lightweight so they could hold it up with a crane over what looks like a cliff here on your screens. But in reality, that was our very own parking lot right here at Universal Studios. You may have noticed that it was raining in that scene. It rains a lot in the Jurassic Park films. Anytime a dinosaur comes onto the screen, it's raining, and that kind of makes it scarier. Rain is great for setting the mood in films, but here in sunny Southern California, we don't get that much rain. So when a script asks for it, we have to create it. You hear that? It sounds like thunder. Well, that thunder you're hearing is sounds of thunder being played by some speakers up above. And the lightning you see is flashes of light, but it still lights up there as well. Now cue the rain, please. Thank you. You might be used to your sprinklers being down on the ground, but here at Universal Studios, our sprinklers are actually high up in the air. They shoot the water up directly up into the air and allows it to fall back down naturally, creating the effect of rain. So the rain is visible on camera. They have to spew some pretty large amounts of water out. So they're basically always filming in a heavy downpour, as you see right now. And they also have to light the rain from behind so it's not blurry for the camera. Alrighty, Audra, I think that was a pretty good demonstration. We should probably cut the water before we get too much. Uh-oh, it's too late. Here comes the flash flood. Whew. As hot as it was today, I would not want to be caught in that. But do you know who was? Paul Giamatti in Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, that does not look like fun. Now this area over here to your left was seen as Planet Vashti in Star Trek Picard. But it's also been used in some pretty great movies, including Nacho Libre with Jack Black. But now we are going to leave old Mexico behind, and how about we mosey on over to the Old West? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 6 Points, which are Western sets that have been around since the silent film era. But you know what? They have been used recently as well. In fact, this opera house coming up ahead on your left was used in Quentin Tarantino's latest film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's another great example of a practical set, which means it can be used both indoors and outdoors for filming. Unlike the rest of the shops that you see here around us, they are some more facades. They are just the front and sides of buildings, so you can't actually film anything in the rest of the shops that you see here around us. Our tour is now approximately at the halfway mark, so I just want to remind everybody to remain seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property, and if you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention, and I will be back to assist you. But do remain seated on the tram. Now here are some of our wonderful Western stars.
John Wayne.
If you look over to your left past all these bushes, you might notice a beautiful body of water. This body of water is known as Park Lake, but it's also known as the Hollywood Ocean because this body of water can play as any body of water around the world. It was seen as the Pacific Ocean in McHale's Navy, as well as the Amazon River in the creature from the Black Lagoon. But get ready, everybody. Ultra and I have a very cool sneak peek coming up for all of you. We are about to take you into Soundstage 50 to show you some practical effects, which are effects that can be used right then and there in front of the camera as they are filming. So, before we head on into Soundstage 50, I would just like to remind everybody, and please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Now, you will not need your 3D glasses for this demonstration, but hang on to them. I will let you know when you will need them later in the future. Now, let's see what's going on inside of Soundstage 50. I see they have lights and the camera set up in here already. It looks like they're ready to start filming at any moment now. And it seems that the setting of the scene takes place inside of a subway station in, San Francisco. That's pretty cool. I've never been there before. You can see the different destinations they're going to up above. Now, Soundstage 50 is the only two-floor soundstage that we have here on the lot. So if downstairs is playing us some, okay. Nothing to worry about, everyone. That must be a California tremor that we get from time to time. Whoa! Okay, this might be more serious than we thought. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your loved ones. And by your loved ones, I mean your cell phones. Whoa! 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 On the Richter scale. So if you really do experience an earthquake after this, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it. Now those practical effects were used in the TV show Booms.
What's going on?
I think you all deserve a bit of relaxation. How about we take a little late night swim in Amity Island from the film Jaws? You may have heard about a man the shark, but don't you worry. If you look over to your right, you will see that they caught him. We even have police divers in the water right now, making sure that everything is safe and sound before we head on in for a little afternoon swim. Oh my goodness, do you see that? It looks like there might be another shark in the water. Oh my, does anyone see my friend George? George! Oh, there you are, George. You gotta get out of there. There is a shark coming for you right now! George, run! Oh man, poor George. He had a lot of guts for being out there. Oof, oh my, and there they are now. Oh boy, okay. How about we hide behind these gasoline tanks and hopefully the shark will take the bait from the yellow barrel and we'll make it out of here alive. That's a safe place to hide, right? Okay, he's taking the bait. Oh no, he took the whole pier. Oh, that cannot be good.
Oh my God, it's got hot.
Yeah, that really doesn't look good.
Keep it going. It's kind of
Say,
cold
does
out here.
anyone have eyes on that shark from earlier? I don't think does anyone have... Ah! There he comes! Now I have a bit of trivia for all of you. Does anyone know what kind of shark that is?
Plastic!
Close.
Great
It's a
white.
plastic
Dangerous
shark.
one.
And another great
One
example
that'll
of
eat
some
ya.
practical effects. This is our mechanical shark, Bruce. He is named after the 3 mechanical sharks that they used on the set of Jaws, which Steven Spielberg did after his lawyer, Bruce Raymer. Now, our Bruce over here, he's a superstar. He shows up to work every day, on time, ready to work. But the Bruce that was on the set of Jaws, he was a bit of a drama queen. You see, they filmed on location in Martha's Vineyard, and they weren't ready for the saltwater there to have problems with Bruce's mechanical effects. Here's Steven Spielberg to tell you more about Bruce and the set of Jaws.
That's like the line shark. The shark is frustrated. It didn't really work over time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio voice. They were always saying, the shark is not working. The shark is not working.
We just waited a minute. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark was working well enough for a while there, and it was quite high. So I really owe the shark a lot.
Also recognized as Cabin Cove from Murder, She Wrote. And speaking of Murder, She Wrote, we are approaching the house of Jessica Fletcher herself. Over to your right is our chicken ranch, but it's really dark to see, so here are some filming examples. Our chicken ranch was originally built for the festival whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton. This is where she sang the song, I Will Always Love You. Our tour is now approximately at the, 15-minute mark at the end of our tour, and we will be returning to the theme park shortly. Once again, if you have an emergency, pull the red cord and remain seated. Now, you might be noticing that we are currently passing our Colonial Street, which is also known as Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives. I can't take you deeper there today because they are filming Never Have I Ever inside of there. That is where Davey lives from that show. But right now, you might be looking around and be wondering, Bianca, why does it look like you're taking us into the middle of nowhere? Well, I am. Sometimes a script might actually ask for their characters to wander into the middle of nowhere. But it's hard to film in the woods when there are coyotes lurking about and there aren't any outlets for filming any of your sound or lighting equipment. So instead they come right into our wilderness road, where they can do anything they need to in the comfort of our woods. Our wilderness road was featured in the Netflix film Bird Box with Sandra Bullock, as well as the Fox series 911. This was a scene of an overturned limousine rescue mission, which is another great example of the picture car. See that crash scene? They made a multiple version of that limousine because if you crash a car once, you can't really use it again. We're now turning the corner to the second home of our picture cars here on the lot. We have so many that they have multiple homes here. You might recognize the green Mini Cooper from Mr. Bean's Holiday, as well as Dom's Black Charger and some of the other Fast and the Furious cars. You will even see the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And way in the back, you might even notice my good friend Bumblebee from Transformers. He's actually sitting right next to a police Decepticon car. I guess that means they hashed out their beef. That's pretty good to know for the fate of humanity. I'm feeling a little sleepy. I can use a nap. How about we turn the corner to the Bates Hotel? Marion Crane tells me that this place is to die for. Now, this is not the original Bates Motel from the films, but we are approaching the original Psycho house. The Psycho house is one of the oldest sets still standing in all of Hollywood today, and it was originally a facade. It only had 2 walls. The house is built on 7-day scale to see farther away in the distance from the motel, and as you can see, we are right behind it. And if you look upstairs, you might see Mother watching. She's always watching.
They'll see, and they'll know, and they'll say,
Mother.
that she wouldn't even harm a fly.
That mother can be horrifying. But you know what else is really horrifying? Finding out that an airplane crashed in the middle of your very own neighborhood. Welcome to the set of The War of the Worlds. Here's Steven Spielberg to tell you more about this amazing set.
The airplane crash site was covered in set that was all designed and visual Steven. You sit down to talk about the well, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big motor? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen now, man. Listen to me. Close your eyes, okay? Yes. Now close.
Jupiter's playing. Oh, wow. Get in.
Universal has been fortunate to work with generation-defining directors like Alfred Hitchcock and Steven Spielberg. And now we are thrilled to partner with Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. We are now taking you into the actual sets of his new film. I'm here to tell you more about this, Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Planet, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Over there, look into the winking well. We have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable live show. True. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, World Rush Frontier Town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the beautiful spot. Welcome to the world of the moon.
To take his advice and get on out of here. And ladies and gentlemen, you have just experienced Jupiter's Claim, the actual amusement park from the new film Nope, which dropped yesterday in theaters. What was that? Oh, okay. Excuse me, everyone. I've just been told that our tour is about to be rerouted. I've been told that we have an undercover witness on board and that international criminal Owen Shaw is after them. So we are being rerouted into Sullivan's garage, where I've been told that Dom Toretto and his crew is supposed to be keeping us safe, apparently. I'd like to remind everyone to please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And hopefully somebody is going to come back here in just a moment and can fill us in on what is going on here exactly, because I do not have the slightest clue at all whatsoever. So let's see. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Anybody at all?
My name is Roman Pierce.
Oh, well, hello.
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Okay.
All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next room.
All right, this sounds super serious, everybody. Actually, it looks more like a party. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Everybody out! FBI! Turn that music off!
Oh, come on, we just got here. Oh, man.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, let's back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Grab your truck. I need you to look like the road.
Okay, everybody. Now sounds like a pretty good time to throw on those 3D glasses. That way we won't be able to tell anyone about the undercover witness. Oh my. And buckle up. It sounds like it's going to be a very bumpy ride. Oh wait, we don't have any buckles. Well, hang tight, everybody.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
crew may have some more words for you all.
Over job, everybody. You've protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it. They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Aw, thanks. But I have my own crew here at Universal Studios. Alrighty, everybody, it's officially time. We've reached the end of our tour, and we will be returning to the theme park shortly. But I hope that you all had fun with me tonight and learned something new about how we make movies here at Universal Studios. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us on the world-famous studio tour. To our pass holders, thank you so much for being with us today. If you're not a pass holder, head to the Universal box office or any of our upgrade kiosks to see how you can turn today's ticket into an annual pass so that you can come back again and again and again. The park closes tonight at 10 p.m. You can find more information about our park hours on the Universal Studios Hollywood app. There you can also find showtimes for Waterworld and Live SeaWorld Spectacular, as well as wait times for The Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. If you would like to purchase any of the movies or TV shows that we talked about on today's tour, you can go to www.uphe.com. That's up.com. Or feel free to stream on Peacock, our streaming platform. And you can also ask any of the retail representatives in any of the 12 retail stores located in the park. I'm sure they'd be glad to help you all out. Once again, my name is Bianca with a K. I was your tour guide for today, and your driver for today was Audra. We hope that you had a fun time with us tonight, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night here at Universal Studios Hollywood, entertainment capital of LA. And as they say in the movies, that's officially a wrap, everybody. Please look around you and make sure you have all of your belongings with you, because if you leave them on board, you may never see them again. In just a moment, our studio tour ambassadors will open up these tramp gates for you and will release you from my clutches. Please watch your step as you exit out of the tram, and you can return those 3D glasses into the blue bins. Have a great night and get home safe, everybody.